Now we have a table. So you can insert a table. A table is like we have a rows and columns in the table. So you have three ways actually to create a table in Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, or even same thing with the Excel. You can just go here and click here, and you can create a table, for example, like this, 3 by 2. You have, sorry, 5 by 2 here. So you have 5 column here and 2 rows. Anything I need, for example, the question I say create a table 3 by 3. So 3 by 3 like this, 3 column and 3 rows. Click. Now I have created. Here you can see this column. So we have 1, 2, 3 columns, and this called row. So we have also 3 rows. So this the first way to create a table. You can click here or double click here. Another way to create a table is also from here, but you can just go here to insert table, not selected from here by the mouse, but insert table. So I need, for example, table like 10 by, like a number of columns 10, and the numbers of rows maybe 9. Anything, you can just write it here and press OK. Now I've created another table 10 by 9, 10 columns and 9 rows. Another way is to draw the table. So you can also go to insert and then go to table and then here draw table. Click here and you can draw the table by like a pen here, and you can just draw the table like this. I created the first thing, and then I have to add like a column 1 here, column 2. For example, here I have to add a row. You just draw it by your hand, and again a row. And if you finish, you can just press on escape ESC in the keyboard. Now I finished created this table. So we have 3 ways to create a table. Not forget that. This in the insert and the table. Now I have to go out here. You can go to the next page by just enter, just for explanation. But with the table also we have many things, like if you click on the table, or by the way, if you click on any object in the Word or PowerPoint, same thing. This is called object, like a table. Click on it here, press on the table here. You can select the table from here. You will find something here, table tools. We have layout and we have table design. Only with the table. If you unselect the table, go another where, it will not here now, nothing here. But if you select the table, you will find some tools only for the table. Now we have a layout. From the layout you can change the table, like insert a column, insert row, delete column. You can do it from here. For example, I need to here click this table, insert above, so I can insert another column above. Can you see that? Or insert below you can insert columns here, or sorry, insert rows here. Left and right, because column, so insert here left, here insert to the right. If I write something here, for example, and click here, now insert right, insert left. You can left the Osama, I will insert it, insert right to insert in another way. You can make many things, like for example, delete. I can just select that and say delete here. Delete what? Delete cells. You can select the cells and you can say delete. For example, here I will add another name like Ahmad, and I can select those cells here and say delete cells. Here shift cells left, because I have to delete those 2 cells. So other cells I want to shift it to the left side. So just say yes, for example. Now I have delete both 2 and add the other cells to the left. So here I have empty, nothing here, because I have deleted 2. Same thing here, I can click here anywhere, and I need to delete now column. So I want to delete this column. Again, delete column. I want to delete this column. I have deleted column. I can delete row. This row, for example, the first one. Row. Just go to delete and then delete rows. Now I delete the first one. I will delete the, sorry, not cell. I have to delete the second row. Finish. Now I deleted some rows. You can erase, because you have already know how to draw a table. You can also erase the table or remove the table like this. Here I have to delete something in the table. Just click and delete anything you want from the table. Split the, here I can just go escape, sorry. I can split the cell or merge cell, like here I need to merge at the header, make it just one cell here. Merge, just select all and then merge cell. So now I merge all the cells here. You can split again, click on the cells and split cells. So how many cells I need? 2, maybe 3 I need. And how many columns? 3, and rows only 1. So okay, now only I have 3 cells here. You can split table as well. So if you click here, split table, I can make this table 2 tables. From here, for example, I need to cut it. Click here. Now I want to make this 2 tables. So split table. Now I have 2 tables from here. So this everything here from layout. You can do, of course, many things like here, for example, if you want to write something here, and I can just make it bigger from here and make it bigger from here. Now I want to make this cell in the center here, so I can just make it in the center at the top and center from the vertically and horizontally, or make it, maybe you can make it at the bottom. So everything from here you can just make it something like that. This I think just important things here. Properties, I think also properties, you can change your properties for the table. So select any table you want, like this table, just add the mouse on the table and then go to properties. From properties you can make also many changes like this here. You have to change the row, you have to change the column, the cells, add something like that. Or you can just click the table here, select the table, right click, and here we have table properties. Here you have table, click here, right click, properties, table properties, and here you can see many things, like I need to make it in the center button and so on. You can select the table here, and here border and shading, you can add a shading, add a color, add the different border like this border for example, or you can go to shading to add some colors, like the color should be black, and okay, then okay again. Now I make the table black and change the color, change the border also. I want to go to another table here, and now finish layout. We have here table design. So from the table design you can change the design of the table. So for example I can make it like this, like a built-in designs. You can just add any design from here. It's very easy, I think. You can just create a table. Again, I have here to create a table. You can go to insert again. I need the table 3 by like 4, like this. I create the table. So I need to change now the table. So go to table, select the table and go to table design. And from here you can change any design. You can select any design you want, like this design. Now I add this design to the table. And of course here you can write anything in the table, like here, head 1. Here I can say, for example, head 2 and head 3. So you can select the table also, then go to table design. As I told you, from here you can do that. Here you can say header row. The first one, we have the header row. You can unselect that. Now there is no header, but here the first one is the header. You can do that. Total rows, you can add a total. So at the end we have the header, and here you have like a total. If you have like numbers at the end, you can add the total of the numbers, just for design here. Here banded rows, something like that, you can add it or delete it. First column, also you can make the first column different, or you can just make it the same. Last column, also you can make the last column different, like this color, or you can delete that. This everything. Shading, you can add the shading, change the shading here. For example, I want to create another table, a normal table I mean, and add a shading by myself. So I can just add this table here, and shading for the first one, for example, I can just select it by the mouse and then go to shading, and you can add any color you want from here. You can change the border style as well. So you can click here, you can just add another style of border like this one. So I can select anything here. For example, you can just writing by yourself here, border. You can add a border or data border or border painter to draw the border anywhere. So for example, I can draw the border here for this one. Tick to add a different type of border. Here, if you select that, I can select all this table here, and I can add borders like this way. So from the bottom, from the top, from the left, it already is a table, so you cannot do many things here, but you can draw some border. For example, I need to add something like that. So here I can just select here and make it bigger. And here I want to add something. I can change the color from here. You can select all these things here and change the shading to this color, for example. Here, and then by the again, if you click on the table and then table design, here we have borders. You can go to draw borders, so you can add a border like this here. So I can just add a border like this, or here draw the border, or draw it in this way as well. And even from here you can do that same thing from here, from insert table, and then as I told you before, the draw table, you can do that. So I can create this table, and then I create this header. After that, in the header I can make it 2 headers, and then you can draw this one like this, and then you can change it as well, of course. You can add, I told you from here before in the layout, you can insert left or right column, cells, and everything. Same thing, but you can do it by just right click here. For example, I want to add a table, another column. Just right click on the table, and then we have insert, and you can insert the column to the left. For example, insert row, from insert here, insert row below, and so on. You can delete also, just click and right click and then delete cells, merge cells, delete cells. Here I have the delete and okay. I can merge those cells, for example 3 here, or those selected, and then merge. Now I just make it as just one cell, or just right click again and here split. How many I need? 6, for example. So just say, hope you understand that, and thank you very much.